Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing? And today we are doing my first video of the Game Week 36 Premier League predictions. Now guys, I'm just gonna put my lights on back in a few seconds. I think it's better having my light on, guys. New background for this is the background from my prediction channel, and obviously my background from my actual main channel is over near the door. But yeah, if I slide put that up, you can that's my bed right there. Wardrobe and that's the size of my TV. But yeah, first video. You should link below. It's my main channel, and on my actual main channel. I'm gonna put this channel link below as well. And then if you guys any video I did for this channel, any leagues you want, you do League One, League Two, the fucking Champions League, Championship. I could do the Italy League if you want, or the French League. I'm going to be predicting the Champions League game for PSG and Arsenal. Obviously, I want Arsenal to win the Champions League, but I'm not an Arsenal fan. I want them to win the Premier and the Champions League. But yeah, let's go anyway. So, the first game for the Game Week 36 is Liverpool versus Chelsea. Now, I support United, and I won't say we hammered Liverpool, but we were hammering them in the first half, and then obviously we swapped away. So, I think Sanchez in net, he's unpredictable. He sometimes just does good saves, and sometimes he just flies and doesn't save anything. So I think Chelsea aren't going to do great this game, and I think Liverpool sometimes bottle games as well. So for my first game for the predictions of Liverpool versus Chelsea, I've got a decent, nice 2-2. Because I don't see Liverpool or Chelsea winning it. I think it's a good game, Liverpool and Chelsea, but I don't see a winner, in my opinion. But that's obviously my opinion, guys. If you guys don't like my opinion, then you guys can do it yourself, you know. But anyways, second game is Brighton and the Wolves. Wolves have done terrible this season. They are currently 20th, and yeah, they are just horrid. Brighton, they were doing bad. I mean, who did they play last? They played someone, and I'm pretty sure they lost. I can't remember who it was, but I think they played someone and got beat. I think it might have been Bournemouth. I don't know. But for my prediction, I've gone Brighton to win 3-1 against Wolves. I just reckon Danny Welbeck can put some absolute bangers in. I think Mateo can as well. But yeah, Wolves, I think rather Andre or who else can score? Well, I think Andre will score. I know Andre's actually pretty good in Wolves. But yeah, so I think Brighton are going to beat Wolves 3-1. Now, next we've got Fulham and Bournemouth. Bournemouth have currently been unreal. Like, they have been unreal. And Fulham, they have been falling off a bit with their losses. But I think Fulham could put up a good fight in the first half, but then I think they'll get too tired and they'll give up, and Bournemouth will get the win. So for that game, I have gone 2-1 to Bournemouth. Now, fourth game, we have got Sunderland against United. Now, in the first round of I support United, so I won't say I'm not going to be biased with United, but it is Sunderland that came up from the Championship. But they've started to do really bad with all the losses. I'm pretty sure they lost 4-0 against Nottingham Forest. But yeah, they're a Championship team, so they ain't going to be great. But the last time we played them, we beat them 2-0. Pretty sure it was Sheshko that scored. Can't remember the other player. It might have been Ahmad. I don't know. Or it could have been Bruno. But I don't know. I know Sheshko scored. But yeah, Sunderland and United, I think in the first round we did destroy them 2-0. I think in this, they're going to get a goal, but we're still going to win. I've gone Sunderland 1, United 3. I think we can beat Sunderland 3-1, in my opinion. I am being a bit biased because it is the team I support, but yeah, I do think we are going to beat them. Now we've got with this is a really good game. We've got City and Brentford. Now I did watch the game. City drew to Everton. Now Everton, in my opinion, are a really good team. They've got Pickford in there. He's like a brick wall, in my opinion. But yeah, I think City will win, but it'll be like Brentford will score, then City will score, then like that. And I think City will get the last goal. So I've gone for City and Brentford. I've gone 3 to City and 2 to Brentford. I reckon Igor Thiago and who's I think I don't know who the other one is. Out of Milani. I don't know who the other one is, but the other Brentford player, I forgot his name. But yeah, I reckon Igor Thiago can get a good goal. And for City, I reckon Cherky scores, Marmoush and Haaland or Doku scores out of them four. Yeah, so I've gone 3-2 to City. Now, next game, we've got Burnley and Aston Villa. Now, Burnley, they've also come from the Championship, so they're going to do quite. They did. Wait, what did they do last? I can't remember who they versed last. If I had to, I mean, I don't want to check her out, but I'm certain Burnley versed. I can't remember who Burnley versed. They might have versed Nottingham Forest. No, Leeds. I think they versed Leeds and they lost. I think they versed Leeds and lost like 2-1 or 3-1. But yeah, so this is my thoughts here. I've gone for a draw because Aston Villa. I don't know why they play good against like the top 5 placement teams, and then against like lower teams from like 10th and below, they just bottle it. Because they did play, Aston Villa played Tottenham. Now Tottenham are such a shit team. They're literally they were going into relegation. Aston Villa lost against Tottenham, and Tottenham are now out of relegation, and West Ham back in relegation. Like that is brutal, man. I don't know how Aston Villa did not win. I think they just played a bad game. Now, bit me if I'm wrong. I think Aston Villa aren't a very good team. They were played really good at one point. They were just winning so many games. Now I do think they might get Champions League. But yeah, I've just gone for a boring 1-1. I don't think they're going much goals. Burnley don't really score any goals. Aston Villa, since I'm going from last game, losing, was it? I think it was 2-1 to Tottenham. That is criminal. You can't be losing to Tottenham. But anyway, I've just gone for a boring 1-1 because I think Aston Villa will bottle it, and Burnley will get a goal because they usually get a goal in every fixture. But okay, next one, Crystal Palace versus Everton. Now, in the last game against City, I thought, oh my god, Everton have got a bad game. They're going to get shut on. It's City. Come on, they're going for the Premier League title. They're in the race against Arsenal. And I was on the Flash Score. If you guys know what that is, like a site where you can listen to commentary and go into Premier League standings and all that. And Aston Villa were winning 3-1. And then Haaland scored straight away. City fans were leaving. I checked the highlights. And then the Doku goals, by the way. Then Doku goals in the Everton game. Then placements are so fancy. I really like them goals. Now, Everton, they played a really game against City. If they can do that against City, I reckon they can pull off a masterclass against Crystal Palace. Now, they've got Pickford in there. Crystal Palace have got Dean Henderson in there. I think Crystal Palace are a good team in my opinion, but I don't think they're going to beat Everton. So for this game, I have gone 2-1 to Everton. So any Everton fans there, you can congratulate me for being on your side against Crystal Palace. I think you guys are going to beat them. Next, we've got the Holy Armoury, Nottingham Forest. They have done insane recently against Newcastle. Now, Newcastle did win their last game, I think. I don't know who the verse. They might have versed Wolves. I think. I don't know. But they did win. They finally won a game. They won a game like 10 10 games now, but they finally won. So they've stopped the curse. But yeah, Nottingham Forest recently, Gibbs White and his hat tricks that he's been scoring. He's got a hat trick in I don't know what game it was, but he scored a hat. I think it was against Burnley actually. Oh no, it might be against Sunderland. I know he scored a hat trick. It might be against Brentford actually. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. But yeah, we have Nottingham Forest versus against Newcastle. Now, I think Newcastle could get a goal. Rather, Ozil scores. Maybe Dan Burn, I think his name is. Lewis Hall, Gordon. Newcastle do have good players. But Nottingham Forest, I think they will just smash out of the park. So for me, I have gone Nottingham Forest 3, Newcastle 1. Because Nottingham Forest recently they've had 3 or 4 goals in their last 3 to I think 2 to 3 games. So yeah, in my opinion, I think Nottingham Forest will win 3-1 against Newcastle United. Now, next fixture, West Ham United against Arsenal. Now, I'm sorry for any Irons fans out there, but it's Arsenal, the top of the table. It's real bad for Arsenal playing against West Ham when they're trying to fight a relegation against Tottenham. But in my opinion, I think West Ham are going to get shit on by Arsenal. Because Arsenal they're a go-to team. They're in Champions League, beating Bayern Munich and stuff like that. Atletico Madrid. So I've gone a nice 3-0 for Arsenal and West Ham. I can't see West Ham even getting a goal. I'm going to be watching the game. See, guys, all these games here I'm going to be watching, and the ones that are free where the European channel streams aren't on, I'm going to be on Flash Score looking at the scores and going off mine. And if I get the prediction right, I put 2 ticks. If I get it kind of right, I get 1 tick. And guys, and obviously, I do and after my predictions, I'll do a video on my review, and then also do my second game week thing. But anyway. So yeah, I've gone a nice 3-0 for Arsenal against West Ham because I don't see West Ham even scoring a goal because they have done real bad. West Ham have done real bad this season. They usually don't be in relegation, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think between Arsenal or Wolves that have the worst offense. I think it's West Ham though. I think West Ham are the ones with the worst offense ever this season. Okay, last game of game week 36. We have got we've got Tottenham. Or I'll also go Spurs. Spurs versus Leeds. Now, Leeds have been playing class lately. I'm pretty sure they've just been on a winning streak. I think. Don't think they've lost yet. But yeah, Leeds were in relegation at one point and they kept getting out of it. And now they're mid-table. They're actually are they doing better than Sunderland? No, they're not. No, what am I about? No, Leeds are quite low actually. I think Leeds are 16th, 15th. They are doing all right, and Sunderland are 12th or 11th. So yeah, I'd say Sunderland and Leeds coming out of the Championship and versus these Premier League teams. They've done a great job. They're going to stay in the Premier League. That's what they usually do. They just stay in. They come out of the Championship, go into the Prem for one season. The next season they go down. So for the last one, I have gone Tottenham 0 because they can never score. I thought all the goals are sometimes lucky, and then we've got and I put Leeds 3. So I reckon Leeds will beat Tottenham 3-0, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, that is game week 36 of the Premier League title. Liverpool-Chelsea, 2-2. Brighton-Wolves, 3-1. Fulham-Bournemouth to win 2-1. Sunderland-United to win 3-1. City and Brentford, City to win 3-2 against Brentford. Burnley-Aston Villa, 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace and Everton, a 2-1 win to Everton. Nottingham Forest and Newcastle United, 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. West Ham and Arsenal, 2-0 to West Ham at Arsenal. And Tottenham and Leeds, I've gone 3-0 for Leeds. So yeah, guys, that is my predictions of Game Week 36. If I get them all right, that is insane. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been a good video, and it's a great introduction for my YouTube channel, second channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been a good one. Peace out.